it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Tauruses out there for June 3rd through June 9th. I hope all of you guys will have an amazing week. I just want to say a big thank you to those who liked, commented, and subscribed. Thank you so much for all your support, and to my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. And always remember that as a disclaimer that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay. Maybe my readings will resonate another day. But not only that, most importantly, please keep in mind that these are general readings and they may not completely resonate with your situation. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Oh, got a flipper here, have to fix that real quick. I just don't like to make too much noise because it's a glass table, so if people wear earphones or something, you don't hear the clank clank, you know. I'm used to doing them on my bed, but I love doing readings at my partner's house because I feel like some of my best readings come from over here. I'm not going to lie, but enough of me talking. Let's get right into the reading. Okay, what we have here, we have the Devil reverse. So Taurus, this week you are breaking away, I feel, from anything that's toxic from you. It could be maybe addictions you have, people that are toxic for you. I feel it could be even your own inner demons that you are breaking away from, which is a beautiful energy. Because when we are stuck, sometimes we could be our own devil more than other people. And I think we sometimes don't realize that. A lot of times we can put the blame on other people, places, and things. But however, I feel you are taking responsibility and being like, you know what? I've chosen everything in my life up to this far. Like the people I got in relationships with, the people I've been friends with, or being around certain people. I feel that it's like, you know what? I'm ready to make a change and I can no longer get in my own way. That's just kind of what I feel from this. And you're realizing that you do have the say in things. And it could be also a relationship. I would say like relationships are, especially a toxic one, can be very hard to get out of. I've been in a couple myself, and a lot of people may not realize how can we stay in situations like that? But it definitely comes down to your worth as a person. Because a person that has self-love wouldn't even entertain those shenanigans. And that's what I realized on my path. You know, earlier in my years, I'm not that old, but I'm just saying, you know, because I go through so many experiences, but, you know, I'm only 28. But what it taught me along the way was just like, yo, like, I chose these situations, and it was because I didn't love myself, and that reflected in the people I was with. That's why they treated me like crap, because if I loved myself, their energy field I would have been repelled from. You know, just soon as they would have said something, I would be like, no thanks. But because I wasn't aware of my own traumas, and I wasn't aware of how low self-esteem I had, that I chose partners that reflected that on the outside. It's like so within, so without, right? And a lot of times we forget that and we blame other people like, why did you do this to me? But the question is, why did you allow it? Why did you allow this person into your life? And once you dig deeper and realize like what was going on with you, that you didn't see that this person was toxic. And I can say that now, I can spot a toxic person like that. Like, I could just, I don't know, it's weird because I'm aware of what my issues were. And now that I'm aware, so since I'm aware within, so I'm going to be, it's going to transpire on the outside. So I'm not as easily fooled by like narcissists, for example. I could tell who's a narcissist. So I don't even waste my time because I've been with narcissists before. And the thing was, I used to blame those narcissists. Like, how can you care so much about yourself? But one thing you can learn from a narcissist is what they should teach you is you're not caring enough about yourself. They care so much about themselves and you care so much less about yourself. You know? maybe you're coming to that realization too. Like, I was expecting to have a stable, happy life with someone who only thinks about themselves. So you may be thinking like, you know what? I wasn't thinking enough about myself because I wouldn't even been attracted to these people. So we have the Six of Cups and we have the Five of Swords here. What I also see for Taurus is there's someone from your past, because you know when we see the Six of Cups, what's that's hitting for? Someone from your past wants to end conflict with you. It could have been someone that was toxic at a point. But now I feel that from also the cards here, that maybe they had their own addictions, their own things they had to go through. Maybe they didn't realize how they treated you, you feel me? And you kept moving. And I will say that sometimes it really do take people longer, you know? And a lot of times when we're aware of things and then we kind of hold those people hostage, you know, we don't forgive them. But there was times when we was toxic too. And I'm saying if it was toxic, like they put their hands on you or they was violent towards you, that's cool if they want to make peace and whatever. But I that's one situation I don't play around with, is physical violence. But if it was like toxic, like in the forms of you didn't know, toxic communication, or toxic in forms of maybe they didn't accept themselves, because that's toxic. You know, when someone doesn't accept themselves or doesn't love themselves, that's toxic to everybody. And I feel maybe this person is realizing maybe they was the type of person that blamed everybody. And now they're realizing as they went on in life, like, wow, I'm actually the toxic person. It wasn't actually this Taurus. And also because you also have learned from the situation too, how you have allowed the toxicity between you and this person. But now it's like, you know what, I want to make peace with you. You know, even if we don't want, if even if you don't want to be with me, type of deal, I still want to come in and end this fighting. You know, I respect the decision that you made if you don't want me back, because I have to take responsibility for that. That's where I feel this person is coming from. But I'm going to go into clarifiers and see what's going on further. Okay, so let's see why the devil is... Oh, we have the Nine of Rods and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, in terms of you, Taurus, just as yourself, you are realizing how strong you are. How it may have took you a long time to break away from things that was toxic to you, and you look at it as a victory. And you are now seeing your worth. You're seeing how lovely you are. You're seeing how amazing you are. You're realizing that you deserve better and how you may have settled for less, and you accept that about yourself. It's like, you know what? I accept that I may not have made the greatest decisions. I accept that I myself has been toxic, but now I'm growing from that, and I'm loving myself, and I'm doing the best I can every day to make sure that I stay in my self-love, because that is what's most important. Because I do not want to feel that pain again. I can't let my love for another person overtake me like it has before. Now, in terms of another person, since they have broken away from their own toxicity, maybe they felt they was going to be victorious in their own way of mind, because usually toxic people don't realize that they're toxic until later on down the road, and they realizing that everybody and their mama starts to leave them and they're the one common denominator, you feel me? I feel like this person's also feel hurt. At first it felt like a victory because they didn't see their own self. So it's like, you know what, I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? This you is you, until they went on and they like, oh wow, it's me. And now they look at you like, wow, I see this Taurus out here just doing them. They have grown so much and I've blamed them for a lot. And now it's time for me to take responsibility. And I feel like this person they're not angry that you moved on. They're not angry at the decisions because they realize more of the part that they played and the hurt that they caused and what has transpired from that point. So they respect that. So let's see why the Six of Cups is here. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this person from the past, they want to come in and give you an offer. It's going to come out small, right? Like I said, if this person didn't lay their hands on you or any type of real, violent situations, you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of, like I said, communication, or things just wasn't, at the time. You know how I go. But behind that, they're in a much stable place now. They're the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this is someone who's very fruitful. This is someone who knows who they are. They know that every decision that they make has a consequence, definitely in terms of their pentacles, The King of Pentacles is not just going to rush towards something that has no growth to it, you feel me, that has no stability. And since this person is in a stable place in their lives, they actually want to come back and be like, you know what, Taurus, I just want to come back and give you this offer. Now, if you don't want to take it, I respect that, but I still want to give it a try. And I respect people like that. I sure do. Because a lot of people, they pretend like, and they live in fear, you feel me? And even if I shoot you down, I still will respect you. I always respect the real, because I know it takes a real person to still come back around, even when they're in a better position, because they could be in a better position and just keep it moving. But this person is in a better position. They want to come back and give you this offer, to give you that stability. And I think that's awesome. So, but like I always say, it's up to you whether you want to take this person or not. It's, I can't speak for nobody. But let's see why the Five of Swords is here reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. This person wants to end the conflict between you guys. And also, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving knight. But let me tell you, he's slow moving because he doesn't want to make any mistakes. He's still young, you feel me? But however, he has the armor on, like, I'm ready for whatever is to come. And I feel like this person is putting their armor on, like, to get their, I feel like mentally prepare themselves to make their way back, because they want to rebuild with you. And they want to show you how they've changed. Now, it's all pentacles here. It's not like swords, you feel me, where it's just thoughts. This person is actually willing to put in actions, things in the physical, to give you an offer, to also move slowly with you. This person is not in a rush to come back into your life and they just expect it to be sunshine and roses after everything. They know that it's going to take some time to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But they're willing to go the distance because they care about you. But however, like I always say, it's completely up to you, Taurus, what you want to do. Would you accept this person back, or would you just let them go? But either way, it's completely up to you. So, Taurus, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.